Okay, we're Air Force, 25 years, 14 days. Had three different jobs. Started off as, let's see, from 88 to 90. I worked on B-52s, on the radar and radio equipment on the B-52s, and then for the following 13 years, I worked in military postal, and that kept me overseas, and that pretty much started my whole problem with my back, because we constant lifting and turning and twisting and all that jazz. And then for the last 10 years after that, I worked in manpower, which is pretty much on the civilian side. It's risk analysis or management consulting. When I started with Trajector, the process, it was pretty seamless. Go to the appointments that were set up for me, went to them, and some of them were out of town. So, but after all was said and done, I think I may have had 4 or 5 different appointments, and once all was said and done, the process wasn't too long, maybe 7 months from start to finish. Then I finally got my rating to 100%, so it's perfect. Worked out great. The different appointments, because I went through an interview process over the phone with a consultant or what have you, and through that, they were able to determine that, okay, you need to go to this appointment, you need to go to this appointment, and things like that. So they set me up with different appointments. And obviously, through those appointments, you have to sit down and go through the interview, go through an evaluation, go through testing, as far as if it were, and obviously in my case, it was physical. Everything was set up for success for me, and obviously for the next individual that's going to go through it. It's fantastic. I mean, the way weight lifted off my shoulders, because I had been fighting for it for so long and knew that 70 was just, it didn't sit right with me. It was great, don't get me wrong, but I knew that that wasn't the correct rate, because I had 70 for the longest time. But I'm glad that I came across you guys, and it worked out perfectly. Weight off my shoulders, so it gives me that peace of mind. Oh, hang on. It gives me that peace of mind to know that I don't have to worry about, obviously trying to get reevaluated and whatnot to try to get higher, because that is the highest. At the same time, too, it gives me that peace of mind to say, okay, I'm good to go. I have just on different things and whatnot, but also when I go to the VA for any of my appointments, they are taken care of. So I've got dental, I've got vision, and obviously all of my medication is taken care of. Going through Trajector made it a hell of a lot easier. The process was pretty seamless. Like I said, go through the evaluation, go through the interview process, and if they determine that you need certain appointments that you need to go to help your rating, then just follow through with the recommendations. If you follow the instructions to the letter, you shouldn't have any problems.